Hey traders, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. In this video, we're going to go over the weekly watch list for July 3rd, 2022. Remember, July 4th, Monday is going to be a holiday. If you like that information, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. But yeah, so Monday's going to be a holiday. The futures will still be open Sunday evening, and then Monday morning close for a few hours and then reopen. Let's jump into the video for the weekly watch list and kind of zoom in and see what's going on. But real quick, if you do want to learn more about the trade zones, what I have to offer, they're my support and resistance levels. There's a link down below in the description, or go to daytradingfearless.com. I have a brand new course out there too, so if you go there, you'll see the new course that's available, things like that. But let's jump right back into the video. Last week I said we were probably gonna go higher. We did go higher for about a day or two, and then midweek we reversed and kind of sold off pretty hard. But we are making higher lows right now, right? From what we're seeing, if we zoom in, we could see we broke above yesterday's high, so we are actually officially bullish in a waterfall. Now, this is about to happen next week, or within the next 2 weeks, right? Earnings are going to be coming out. These earnings could really shake up the markets a little bit. I don't think the lows are in. I actually think overall we still have maybe one more leg back down. I think 3,500 is going to be the low. That's my ultimate target right now. But with that being said, we are just very clean, right? And normally markets don't reverse from this when you're in a bearish market. Usually it's a V-shape reversal. We still haven't seen it. Really haven't seen any really extreme readings on the RSI lower, so keep an eye on that. But this week, I think maybe kind of bounce around since it's a holiday week. Maybe bounce up, go sideways, and then when earnings start to come out, then we reverse because, as I've been saying for a long time, we are in a recession. We've been in one for a while. But remember, by the time we know we're in a recession, right? When the media figures this out, we're already coming out. The market's already made a bottom. So just something to think about. Let's take a look at the NQ. NQ, kind of same exact thing, just kind of chopping around. Maybe we come up a little bit to about 11,800 on the NQ, kind of get into this trend line, maybe bump our head against it. But again, we will see what happens with NQ. Let's take a look at crude oil. I've been saying I still think we're going to 150. I hate to say I think it's going to be a black swan, or not so much a black swan, but something's going to happen that's going to shock the markets. And maybe it's that new low, some type of news or something. They'll probably spike oil up to about the 150 level and then kind of come down, and that will probably be it for a while. But I drew this trend line last week, came right down to it, and we bounced. So just keep an eye on it. Higher low on both sides. So potentially this might be a good trade to the long side, because guess what? You know exactly where your risk is, right below this low of 101, right? If you want to play that game. Not trading advice, but just something to look at. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Kind of came down, 18,000 again, bounced, right? We could say there is divergence here. But again, I just heard another company's freezing. I think it's a Voyager freezing customer assets and things like that. So I think still a little more ways to go on Bitcoin. I don't think it's all been shaken out of this yet, but so just something to keep an eye on. So I still think lower. We might get a bounce, bounce back up 24, 25, which might be a good little trade with that divergence. Again, maybe the market rallies, things go, but we will see. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, I said last week, was bearish. I said watch these lower trend lines. Guess what? It came right into it, and then we bounced. Maybe a potential low for a bounce back up to the 200 from these levels. Again, maybe it ties in with the market falls apart in next week or two, and then gold kind of rallies. Fear kind of go hide out real quick. Silver. Now, there's a comment last week about how I talked about the H pattern. And one of the subscribers here on YouTube sent me, kind of asked me, hey, isn't H a bullish pattern? It's really hard because Shadow Trader actually talks about it. And yes, and I kind of let him know, I'm like, yeah, you're 100% correct. It's very hard to get short from a H pattern. Usually H patterns are bullish, but what I told him was, look at the context of the market. Look at what's going on, right, with the market. And I think H patterns work really good for the S&P E-mini futures or the Nasdaq. But when it comes to stocks or commodities, things like this, I don't think they work as well. And also just the context of the market. This is why I go over all these, so I can kind of see what's going on. Am I bullish, bearish with the whole market, things like that, through the context, because I'm trying to put the puzzle together, right? And just so you guys know, I do this in real time on the fly. I don't analyze these charts, anything like that before. I just sit and tell you guys exactly what I see, so I don't have any bias. I don't have time to really think. And if you've been following me, you guys know I've been pretty correct on this week in, week out. Yeah, there are some weeks I'm totally off or whatever. That's part of trading. But I think overall I'm pretty good with my calls of direction, because I'm trying to add all these markets together. And so going back to the H pattern, yes, you are correct normally, but one of the problems was we took out all of this price action, rallied up, and then we're just making lower lows in market. I was actually kind of bullish on the market, which would also take silver down, which kind of happened a little bit, but it also fell. But just also, it felt heavy to me. So hopefully that helps kind of explain H patterns. You could see another H pattern here, and we fell down from it, right? Again, for stocks, it doesn't work as well. For S&P, it works really good, I do believe. Apple, and same tracking ESs again. Apple's going to have earnings in a few weeks, so that on the 28th, so that'll be very interesting. I wonder if they come out and start guiding lower ahead of it. Again, that might be what takes the overall markets lower, but we will see. So hopefully that helps. I'll let you guys go enjoy your 4th of July weekend. Have fun, be safe out there, and until next time, we'll talk to you soon.